Man, Time Warner Cable right before I became a streamer. It was like my first real jump into call, being just like a call representative. It was the worst job I'd ever had. It was awful. Sitting there for like 10 minutes waiting for calls. It was the worst job ever. I don't even know how to explain it. It was just awful. Bad supervisors. Dude, they even like, when you would mess up a call, the supervisor would take you over to his desk and all your peers are around you. All your people that you work with are around you. And this dude will play your call that you effed up on speaker in front of everyone. And it was awful, dude. It was awful. I was very happy to get out of there. Honestly, when we first started, it wasn't like about anything. There wasn't really money revolving around Twitch. There wasn't really people doing it like crazy full time and like making a killing, you know what I mean? There wasn't really like a culture yet on Twitch where it was like donating was normal and subbing was normal. It was like, those were like the weird guys back then, you know what I mean, doing that kind of stuff. Honestly, I didn't do any collabing or anything. I just pretty much just loved Counter-Strike, played Counter-Strike, decided that it would be fun to stream Counter-Strike. And then War Z came out, and I stopped caring about Counter-Strike. I left my team, and I just went hard into War Z. And there was nothing behind it. It wasn't like, oh, dude, I think War Z is gonna like be the next best game. It's gonna blow me up. It was just like, dude, this game is freaking sick, man. I'm loving it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's basically how Twitch like started out. I think for most of the successful guys, probably started out the same way, just for the love of the game, just decided to try it. You know. Oh, you'll take a viewer hit for sure. I think like if I had to go back in time and someone would, you would have told me like you could have made a living, maybe that decision would have been more difficult for me, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, there was nothing. It was just like, what game do you want to play, you know? And that's it. Like I had been streaming Counter-Strike for a little while already, and I just needed something different to play. And War Z just caught my eye, and I just loved it. That's pretty much how it all went down, man, you know? Dude, I have no freaking idea. I couldn't tell you. I think it's probably like a little bit of me kind of being grandfathered in. Like, oh, super old school streamer, you know, there's always gonna be some love for him, like from the old school like viewers too, I'm sure, you know what I mean? Just like Soda Pop, and I would always like Man vs. Game, all these guys who are just like, I feel like no matter what, we'll always have some sort of success on Twitch because they've been around for so freaking long. You know, nowadays, it's like, there's so much other stuff coming out. You got Dr. Disrespect, you got all these Fortnite guys, Ninja's blowing the freak up, Shroud's doing fantastic, all these new guys coming up to the scene, and it's like, I sit there and I'm just like, I don't really know what I have to offer compared to everyone else. I'm just kind of like a dude playing video games, and it just, I feel like my channel is based on like, I get viewers that share a similar personality to me, you know what I mean? If we're kind of like the same type of dude, you might like coming in and chilling out and watching, and that's pretty much, I think that's how I make it a little bit, you know what I mean? Honestly, man, I didn't do like the whole, depend on my content and like, you're gonna slay it no matter what game you play route. I was like, yo, what game is popping? What game am I gonna be liking? And then like the games that I was getting into just so freaking happened to be the games that were getting popping on Twitch, you know what I mean? So I was getting super freaking lucky at the beginning of Twitch. Because after War Z, I was like, oh, I want to play DayZ, and then DayZ Standalone comes out right after, and then Counter-Strike, my original game, all of a sudden gets skins, then that shit's blowing up, and I'm just like, dude, everything is lining up for me perfect right now. This is amazing. You know? So I just feel like I lucked out in that sense, you know what I mean? So.